Welcome back to Ivy's Kitchen. Christmas is just around the corner, so that means time spent with family and friends. We are looking for that non-hassle meal to serve, so why not try my bacon-wrapped pork roast? I mean, let's face it, who doesn't like pig on pig? If you're interested in seeing how I do this, keep on watching.
For the recipe, please check out whatsivycooking.blogspot.com.
So we're going to start by making the rub for the pork, and what it is some garlic, some thyme. Thyme works really well with pork. I like the taste of it. And rosemary. Rosemary is pretty strong, so make sure not to go overboard with this stuff. The easiest way to take rosemary off of this stem is just to run your fingers down and all of the rosemary comes off. And a little bit of olive oil. And you can pulse this together. And you could just push this mixture on the side. If it looks like you need more olive oil, go ahead and drizzle. Next, what we want to do is season the pork with salt and pepper. You definitely want to season this all over because pork has no flavor on its own. And if you notice, I'm using one hand to season and the other hand to flip the pork over. Try to get in there if you can, in the crevices. And pepper. Now I'm going to wash my hands. And I'm just going to put this rub all over the pork. You want to rub it all over the pork so that it will flavor the entire pork. Make sure your pork is tied for even cooking. After that, I'm going to go ahead and add the bacon on top. So this is going to be so yummy. Make sure you overlap the bacon on top of the pork. I'm going to wash my hands again. So what I did is I transferred my pork onto a sheet pan, and I'm going to go ahead and cover this and let it sit in the refrigerator for at least an hour. Ideally, you want to marinate this overnight, but an hour works. And we are going to pop this back into the refrigerator.
For the recipe, please check out whatsivycooking.blogspot.com.
So I took my pork out of the refrigerator and I put it in a baking dish. I let it sit out on the counter for about 30 minutes just so I can get the meat to come to room temperature and for even cooking. Now we're going to roast this, and so in order to keep this pork nice and moist, I'm going to add chicken broth and wine to this. So let's go ahead and add the broth. You can definitely check this pork every 20 minutes to see if you need to add more broth or wine, and you want to use a white wine that you like to drink. Let's go ahead and bake this.
For the recipe, please check out whatsivycooking.blogspot.com.
So I took my pork roast out of the oven. I'm just going to go ahead and So what we want to do next is we are going to save the juices of that pork. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take out the layers of fat and just save the juice, and you can pour this juice over your pork. That is my roast pork. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ivy's Kitchen. I want to wish you and your family a very happy holiday. Bye.
Thank you for watching Ivy's Kitchen. Please don't forget to subscribe. For the complete recipe, please check out whatsivycooking.blogspot.com. I'm also on facebook.com/Ivy's Food and Instagram Ivy's Food.